time for some ERT with your host Biff in Surveillance. I'm the producer Chris. I hope you enjoy the episode. What's going on, everybody? And welcome
to another edition of the Coaster Heat Podcast, coming at you like a James Cameron sequel, which is better than the original. It's your boy Biff, and as always, I am joined by the Coy to my Vance, the Hall to my Nash, the lightning run to my wind chaser, the one and only evil detective, Surveillance.
Hey, Biff.
Oh my God, what did you get me into now?
Hey, Biff. This is the new podcast.
Wait a second, I'm not done. And also, ladies and gentlemen, in the third chair, he is now the executive producer. That means he's the boss. He's joining the show to give us a bit of professionalism. The one and only Triple C Coaster Conquest Carissa.
What's good, everybody? How's it going?
This is unbelievable.
Biff, this is also, just to be clear, you do understand this is the ERT podcast, right?
The what?
Surveillance. What's ERT?
I think it's extra ride time, exclusive. I mean, everybody's got different definitions.
I thought you just, when you sent me the memo that said ERT, I thought that was like shorthand and you just left out the coast and the heat. I thought that you were just kind of shortening it for email purposes or something.
Yeah, shorthand.
Yeah. So this is like extra Coaster Heat, like they do the After the Walking Dead or after the 6 Feet Under with the Undertaker. So this is like extra Coaster Heat podcast. That's right.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Yep. So so welcome everybody to the ERT podcast. And I'm Chris, and obviously everybody knows Biff and Surveillance. So how are you two fine gentlemen doing on this fine evening?
Man, I just want to. What do you got? Anything to say? Yeah, go ahead. You want me to go, or you want to go?
Oh, I can go first. I can save the best for last. I'm just glad to be back recording again. Like I've missed you. And Chris, I've always respected you, and I'm glad you're back on your feet again. I hope to have a lot of fun, and to all the haters, fucking eat it. I don't care.
Biff? Oh, are you frozen again, Biff?
I'm not frozen. I'm unfrozen. I'm like the Human Torch, baby. I'm on fire. Well, we come here tonight. We've been away for a little bit, and we come here tonight, and I see a lot of people out there with some shocked looks on their faces. I see a lot of things on Twitter where people are talking bad about us and using profanity and saying things like we're community killing bastards and stuff like that. And I'm just hurt by that. I came here tonight with my two friends, and we come here to just do what we need to do to put on a good show. I think that we're here to just be part of the community and spread joy and spread all that, and we just want to be here to show that we're some of the best that can do it, some of the best that can do it.
We're not the bad guys.
Nope, far from it.
We want the opportunity to show all the coaster enthusiasts that we have a genuine heart and we love this community. Have we made mistakes? Of course we have. But tell me somebody who hasn't.
Exactly. Yep, I agree.
Go
ahead, Surveillance.
But the point is, we don't want any trouble. Because deep down inside, we're just like all of you. We're
All
coaster,
of you.
we're coaster enthusiasts. Like we're fans. That's all we are.
Yeah, I agree. And now I forget what I was going to say.
We have that effect on people.
Well, I think what I was going to say is I just want to say that I am glad to be here with both of you. So,
Well, we're glad you're here with us. And thank
Long
you
time
for
in the
having us.
making right here, baby.
yep, it's going to be fun. So, if you guys want to have, all you listeners out there, all 12 of you right now, if we're going to have a good time. So definitely, be ready for that because this is going to be a blast. And by episode 400, we'll have you rolling, cracking
He's
up. So.
learning. He's learning. See, he knows what's up.
What, by episode 420, we'll all be high?
Ooh.
That's not us.
Anywho,
Get us going, Mr. Executive Producer.
so Biff, you were at a park today, huh?
I was at Kentucky Kingdom for about 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
I just live like 10 minutes down the street, so it ain't nothing for me to pop in and just say what's up. I got me about 10 laps on Wind Chaser today.
Which I like the new name. Do you like that new name?
It's growing on me. It's growing on me. I still want to call it Storm Chaser, but it's growing on me. They got some new merch in there today that looked really good. I really dug it. Although I don't like the tagline of Rule the Sky because I believe that's already another coaster already has that.
What is
Ooh.
that? Is that a Raptor?
I'm hoping it is Raptor. I'm hoping it's not the other one because I really don't want to say that name.
I'm pretty sure it's Raptor.
I'm thinking it is Raptor. Rule the sky.
I mean,
I hope so.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So, Biff already knows this. Chris, do you know my favorite part of Kentucky Kingdom is?
I don't think I know.
It's a Pepsi park.
Ooh, okay. Now,
And
question: do they have wild cherry Pepsi?
Yes.
I
Okay.
couldn't. I'm not a wild cherry Pepsi fan. That's where it differs. And see, like people think this is weird. Like I don't like Coke, but I love cherry Coke.
Yeah.
And if given a preference, I like Pepsi over Coke, but wild cherry Pepsi is trash.
I feel like myself, which I don't drink much of it anymore, but when I did drink soda, I was non-discriminatory when it came to soda. I would drink all of it. Except for I don't think I was a big fan of like Big Red or something like that. Red cream soda.
The biggest gripe I got about Kentucky Kingdom is they don't have Gatorade on their drink fountains.
We made this motherfucker the executive producer.
Yeah.
And he's gonna fucking trash Big Red on the first episode.
Yep, that's probably the only soda that I would not really drink.
Oh my god, that's a staple around
Man,
here.
it's so good. It's good with White Castles. I like that with White Castles.
I love a fountain Big Red. Like it's
with
not
White Castles.
No, but it's not so good like if you buy it in the store. Like that, like a 20 ounce or a 2 liter.
Yeah.
But out of the fountain, man, that's so good.
I tell you what, I will say this, now that I'm thinking about it, one of the worst sodas I've ever had was it was like Coca-Cola spiced. It was
that shit's awful.
It was like cinnamon in your Coke.
It was like yeah, that shit was awful.
It was terrible. Another one was Pepsi Blue. That shit was terrible.
I don't think I ever had that.
Are you old enough for Crystal Pepsi, Chris?
I think what was that? The late 80s,
it was
early
clear.
90s?
It was clear.
That was the 90s, right?
Yeah. It was the early 90s, yeah.
Yeah, I remember it, but I was I think I was too young still to like drink soda. I was born in 85, so in 90 I was 5 years old.
Yeah, so you weren't getting it yet. I mean, not to a certain extent. You know what I mean.
I must be a bad parent because I'm sitting there thinking, how are you too young to drink soda?
Hey, every parent's different, so I'm not knocking anybody that does that. I was not able to at the time.
I get it. So I was at Kentucky Kingdom today, man, and I had a good time. And let me tell you, I want to talk about Kentucky Kingdom for a few minutes.
You gonna do it?
Bro, a lot of people shit all over Kentucky Kingdom. And earlier this season, when we went for opening day,
me.
I kind of shit on them too because there were things that weren't ready, right? Some things weren't ready. There were some trees that still weren't planted. Like they had a tree just sitting in a burlap sack in the middle of the little concrete thing they built for it. No flowers had bloomed up. Nothing really was ready. They had made a playground with no equipment, but that wasn't their fault. The person supplying the playground equipment hadn't sent the playground equipment. But over the past couple months, I realized we're kind of late into the season. We wanted to get started earlier on this, but we're procrastinators. But anyways, that's breathed a whole lot of life into that part of the park. A whole lot of life. Like that back part of the park used to be dead, and now it's full of people. It's full of energy. They moved some of those rides around. They moved the boat to the best place they could have moved the boat. Right there on the water next to Mile High Falls, which is still the best shoot to shoot in the business, only rivaled a little bit maybe by the one at Hershey Park. It's got the biggest drop, the biggest splash. It's amazing. But the back of that park is jumping. The energy is there. The people are there. I was talking to my boy that works there today, and he was telling me that attendance is up almost 300%. Which is amazing. They're doing things the right way, man.
Why didn't they do that the first 3 years? Oh, never mind. Scratch
You
that.
know why?
Oh yeah, I totally know why.
Do you know why, Chris?
I do not.
So here's the deal. The Fair Board owns all the land that Kentucky Kingdom sits on. So there's a big plot of land by the airport. It's called the Fair and Expo Center. Yep. A lot of people go, Kentucky Kingdom's got a road running through it. No, it doesn't. That road is for the parking lot. So you can park all around the Expo Center. It's not like a major street. You know what I'm saying? It's like a one-way in and a one-way out. And you have to go by where Kentucky Kingdom is to get to the parking. So anyways, Fair Board owns all that land. That was the big thing with Ed Hart. He always fought with the Fair Board. Six Flags always fought with the Fair Board. So when Hershey came in, they said, the Fair Board said, now I might be wrong on the years, but the Fair Board pretty much said, we're going to set this lease for you, and we're going to set the lease based on your average attendance for the first 3 years, right?
Yep.
So what did Hershey do?
We gave you cinnamon bread.
They shut that bitch down is what they did.
Yeah, they didn't do shit.
We didn't even go because I was like, this sucks here.
Yeah, well, what's the point?
But as soon as that 3-year lease was up, which was last year, and they gave them their lease based on their attendance, what'd they do? They pumped $11 million into the park.
Yeah, somebody correct me, but this is the 4th year Hershey has been the operator.
Absolutely, it is.
And they're still not the owner. They're never going to be. Like, the Fair Board won't come off of the ownership.
Of the land.
Right.
So they're always going to have to pay for it. And the parking. All the money for parking. None of that money for parking. The money that you got to pay to get in, the $15 or $20 or whatever it is now to park, none of that goes to Kentucky Kingdom. That goes straight to the Fair Board.
No, and the way I understand it, Kentucky Kingdom eats that parking to get guests into their park.
I don't think there'll ever be preferred parking because the Fair Board will want that money too. And if they can think of some way to squeeze more money out of it, they will. Now, there is a pro tip that I don't like to share with just everybody because if I told everybody, then everybody would do it. And then when I came, my parking spot wouldn't be there. But there is a tip.
Can I pause you?
To get quote unquote preferred parking, right? And I I think that's where they would put preferred parking, but they won't because they get all that money for parking. Hershey gets none of it.
I parked at Cracker Barrel and walked in.
Fuck that. I don't even like walking to the gate, much less 20 minutes away because you want to save $15.
Like, motherfucker, you've been to Cedar Point. Like you're not used to walking.
True. So, funny story with Kentucky Kingdom for me is I've been to Kentucky Kingdom once, but it wasn't open. It was for like King Louis's winter walkthrough.
Oh, wow.
So I've been there, but everything was closed.
So you got to see Airtime Thrills do a speech and all that.
No, that was the Keys to the Kingdom. That was a different event.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
park was open then. I went in it was like March of 2021, and went down there, just walked through and saw everything closed down.
Which I do hear rumors. I do talk to people at the park. They are planning some sort of event for next year for enthusiasts.
Ooh.
Like they had Keys to the Kingdom before. And Holiday World does their wonderful event.
Hold
And
on. Chris has got to change his underwear.
Wait, what? For what? Why do I got to change my underwear? They feel a little dry.
The way you were like, ooh.
Ooh. I always thought it would be fun to go to Keys to the Kingdom. I just never got around to it.
Well, they only did it once or twice. And right before Hershey took over, Stunt Pilot was coming. We were supposed to get Stunt Pilot.
Yep.
And I don't think it was because of Hershey's relationship with RMC. I think they knew if they put that in, the fucking attendance was going to jump.
And that would boost their fucking rent.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I get why they did what they did. It was smart.
Yeah.
And right now, you know, Rome was not built in a day. That's what they always say. Rome wasn't built in a day. But you can tell. You can tell they're moving in the right direction. And when you walk through Discovery Meadow, my daughter told me the other day she hadn't been since they redone it, but we've been to Dollywood a couple times. And when she walked through Discovery Meadow, she said, "This looks just like Wildwood Grove." And it does. The awnings look the same. The signs look the same. Everything's repainted. It's fresh. They moved the drop tower over. They're really moving in the right direction. And next year, they're really moving in the right direction.
Okay, what's the cat's name?
Tiggs.
Hello, Tiggs.
He can't hear you.
The wonderful thing about Tiggs is a wonderful thing.
Tiggs is a fat fuck.
Okay, so for those that may be listening to all of us for the first time, why don't we do a little bit of a background? Where'd you come from? Where did you go? Did you go see Cotton Eye Joe? Surveillance, why don't you kick us off? Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I grew up in Louisville, obviously. That's where I met Beth. But my first tax-paying job was at Kentucky Kingdom in 1994, ride operator at the Squid. Kind of obscure, but look it up. It was a water slide inside of the dry park. Weird, I know, but that's how Kentucky Kingdom's always operated. Would never consider myself a thuzy until 2019 when we went to Cedar Point, and I got to ride Steel Vengeance. Like I didn't know this was possible. Like, this is insane. Like, and then of course just Cedar Point in general for the first time. Like I think that could make a thuzy out of all of us.
Yeah.
Like, because Maverick's great, you know. Millennium Force, as much shit as I give it, like, Like I think it's the fourth best that I've ridden Giga wise, but it's still a great ride. Like I was mad that I didn't get to ride it. Like it can't be that horrible, right?
Well, you just named 2 Intamins, so you just made our boss happy.
Oh. No, I just found a hobby and a community that mostly supportive, but I mean, there's always a few turds in the punch bowl. Like, that's fine.
Guilty.
And I hope I'm not the turd in the punch bowl.
You are.
I'm sure I have been. Not my intention. But
it seems like everybody's in the punch bowl at one point in time, but then we find our way out.
yeah.
Or some stay in. They just like it there.
It's just something I enjoy. Like, I've told Dwight this, and I know you're listening, Dwight. I love you. The Godfather. Shout out. When I'm at the park, everything goes away. Like it's almost like a drug. Like,
yeah.
Like I'm not thinking about anything else. Like whatever bill I have to pay or whatever problem. Like I'm not thinking about that when I'm at the park. And I hope that makes sense to some people.
It makes sense to me. I tend to forget about everything that's going on, and then I just want to ride some roller coasters.
I mean, and when you leave, it all comes back. But like, it to me, it's almost like a therapy.
Yeah, coaster therapy.
Like riding last train of the night on the beach was like, damn it! Like this is why I'm an enthusiast. Like this is it.
Yeah, I agree. Biff, why don't you tell us a little about yourself, kind sir?
Well, mine's Biff. I used to be a pro wrestler.
Hi, Biff.
Hi, Biff.
Hi, Biff. And I'm not an alcoholic.
I am.
When I was a kid, my aunt used to take us to Kings Island twice a year. And that's kind of where I fell in love with going to parks.
Don't you dare not say
it. What?
You motherfucker. You used to go to Opryland too.
I did go to Opryland. She did take us to Opryland. So we would go to Opryland or to Kings Island twice a year. That's when I fell in love with going to parks. Then when I was a kid, I moved to Louisville. They opened Kentucky Kingdom. I started going. I loved it. Then I started wrestling. I wrestled for a long time. That took up a great portion of my life. I went to parks when I could. My biggest claim to fame before I was a quote-unquote enthusiast was I was at Islands of Adventure the first year it opened. Just happened to be there. Got to ride Dueling Dragons the first year it opened, the Hulk. And me and my first wife, I reference her, I usually call her the Queen, God rest her soul. We would go to Kings Island once a year sometimes, and then when the kids, we started having kids, we just kind of stayed at Kentucky Kingdom and didn't go to Kings Island for a long, long time. That's why I missed Son of Beast. I missed a lot of stuff. Then about 2015-ish, I saw a video of Joke. They reopened Kentucky Kingdom. And I saw a video of Joker at Discovery Kingdom on YouTube, and I went, man, I'd love to ride something like that. And then Kentucky Kingdom announced Storm Chaser. And once Storm Chaser was announced and I rode Storm Chaser, that's when I started becoming interested in who built this, what kind of manufacturer is this, what kind of coaster is this, what kind of coaster is that. And it kind of built gradually. I didn't take my first trip to Cedar Point until 2019. That's when I really started to fall in love with it. And then in 22, that's when we started the Coaster Heat crew. And I know I use that handle on Twitter, but I'm Biff of Coaster Heat, right? Coaster Heat is our crew. Obviously, it's the name of our podcast. But Wink, wink. But it's also the name of our crew, right? Kosher Heat Crew. And in the Kosher Heat Crew, we don't turn nobody away. We don't turn our backs on nobody. We don't big time nobody. We make everybody feel like there's somebody, like they want somebody to be there to ride with them. Because that's what we do. We take care of each other. Crew take care of crew. But in 22, we started the crew just as kind of like a little silly thing. And it started to gain momentum and it started to grow. And then we started the podcast and it started to grow. And here we are back doing the podcast again. You know, I just love it. I love it. And it took the place of wrestling for me. I stopped wrestling. And instead of traveling to different cities every weekend or the same city every weekend, now I travel to different parks every weekend or the same park every weekend. In the case of Kentucky Kingdom, I hadn't had a pass since 21 was the last time I had a pass to Kentucky Kingdom. I bought one this year. And I've been there every day for the past week just about, just to go and hang out and sit. You know, but it reminds me a lot of the wrestling community because in wrestling community, you have fucking people that are crazy fans. You have people that are casual fans. You have people that like certain kinds of wrestlers. You like people that like certain companies and they don't like other companies because they like this company or they don't like. And it's the same way in the culture community. I don't like this manufacturer because I like this manufacturer. And I don't like this part because I like this part. And I don't like this culture because I can't fit in there because I'm too fat and I'm a racetrack rider. But I digress. That's just me in a nutshell, man. I love to be around people and I love to see people. Like today, I was on Wind Chaser and I got about 10 laps in on it. And every time I rode it, the people around me made my ride better. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of these people, it's the first time. Like I rode with these two little girls and their dad. He sat with me, and the two little girls sat right behind him, and they were scared. It was their first ride, and they were scared to death. The dad was more scared than they was, but when we went down that first hill, you could hear him squealing and giggling and laughing. And I just love to experience that. And I love to watch people that are introverted or feel like they don't have any friends or they don't have anything in common with anybody, and just opening up with them and hanging out with them at a park just to watch them glow. I think that's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, I agree.
I didn't mean to get sappy and sentimental there for a second.
It's okay, man. That's we're here for all of it. So
your turn, motherfucker.
Who, me?
Yeah,
you. I would say that my name is Chris, and
hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
I think with me, I've been riding coasters since I was as young as I can remember. We would always go to Kings Island every year. We never made it up to Cedar Point until about 97. But yeah, really, I think my enthusiasm for coasters really kind of started in 2000 when Millennium Forest opened, because then I made it a point to try to go up and pay attention to what was really going on with coasters and like who built them. If anybody remembers MySpace,
Absolutely.
I had
Chris,
a MySpace. Yeah, what's up?
Not to cut you off, but the future is riding on it.
Yeah, it really was, and at least my future was, because I rode right on it to where we are now. But MySpace had themes that you could do, and Cedar Point came out with a Maverick theme when they were building Maverick, and that's when I was really paying attention to like webcams that they had or videos. And I remember at the time there was Tony and Tyler, and they would do like behind the scenes. And I don't know whatever happened to Tyler, but
Tony said, "Fuck you, Tyler's what happens."
So, are we talking the same Tony? He's been there that long?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. So he started off doing that kind of stuff.
I know Tony started in radio. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he was at least there in 2006 before Maverick was built. But then I was just like, that's like, I kind of followed like what Biff said. I started to really pay attention, like, oh, this is an Intamin, this is a B&M, this kind of stuff.
Of course, you led with fucking intimate.
Always.
Intimate lover.
Always. I mean, look at the shirt.
Jesus
Look at
Christ.
the shirt. Look at it. But yeah. I mean, like Biff said, Intamin is life, and
I never said that.
yeah. So I mean, here I am now. You know, really into the game with being a Thuzy and traveling around the United States to ride as many coasters as I can. Last few years have been a little slower just because the wife and I, you know, trying to start a family and whatnot. So we haven't traveled as much, but hopefully that'll pick back up here soon. And I'm getting to a few different parks this year, so I'm excited.
You don't have any kids?
No kids yet. Trying.
So for both of you all, do you know your credit count?
Yes.
No.
It's
I
really
don't
easy.
count credits. I don't count.
I like it because everybody's credit count is different. Because like nobody, like I feel like nobody can say, yeah, I have Star Chaser at Kentucky Kingdom, but I have Giant Dipper at Belmont Park. Like that's a rarity. Like that's why I think it's cool. Like because if you compare rides, like you're almost always going to have something somebody else doesn't have.
I have Star Chaser.
Yeah,
I don't.
But you don't have Giant Dipper at Belmont Park.
No. I have Giant Dipper at Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
Yeah, you do. You rode it with me.
I rode that with you.
Biff, if you had to try to guess how many coasters you've been on, what do you think it's around?
Man, I really don't know. If I had to guess, I would say around 200, maybe 230. I know Yak is at, what are you at, like 221?
229.
So it's got to be close to that, right?
Yeah, because he's been to parks that I've, like he went to Opryland.
Opryland, yep.
I've never been to Opryland.
But I only rode one coaster, maybe two coasters at Opryland. I don't remember if they even had a kiddie coaster. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up with Woodstock, but I know I rode the Rock and Roller Coaster. But I don't know if I rode it first or if I rode the Beastie first, right?
Yeah,
I never rode the Wabash Cannonball. I never rode it. I don't know why. I just didn't. I might not have been big enough, but I remember it. And then every time we went to go, it would be closed.
Let me guess.
I did ride Chaos, I think. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up with Flight of Fear. It was an indoor coaster, but I never rode the Hangman. It closed before I got to ride it because we stopped going because my aunt would always go for either GE or Ford Day because my uncle worked at Ford and my cousin worked at GE, so they got like discount tickets, right? Then they started doing Ford and GE Day at Kings Island, so we just went to Kings Island all the time. But if I had to guess, I would say around 2, maybe 230. And the reason I don't count is because I was going to make a big deal out of my 100th coaster. And for our California trip, when we went to California, and then I realized I miscounted. And Tempesto was my 100th coaster. And I was so pissed off about stupid ass Tempesto being my fucking 100th coaster that I said, fuck it, I'm not counting anymore. Plus, you got some motherfuckers, some of these ignorant motherfuckers. What's your count? 847. But I've ridden 720 wacky worms. Who gives a fuck about a wacky worm?
Right.
I don't believe a portable coaster should be counted. If you can put a coaster up in the mall's fucking parking lot and ride it, I don't think you should count that.
I see it.
But that's just me.
This coming from the same guy that said, if you really think about it, every coaster is a wild mouth.
You know, I remember saying that, and I thought about that for a long time. I was like, why the fuck did I say that? And basically because every coaster has curves and dips. I was pretty high. I was pretty stoned. I might even been on mushrooms. I don't fucking know.
I mean, that'll do it.
That's never happened before.
Hey, listen, this might be controversial, but I'm like Eric Bischoff, right? I think everybody in the world that's in the coasters should eat mushrooms one time and ride coasters. That is an amazing experience. Had my best ride on Diamondback ever at Coaster Stock.
That's why he thinks Nitro's #1.
Oh,
No, because I
I can't
went
say.
back. I went back and didn't ride it. I rode it not on mushrooms and still had the same opinion.
I haven't written it, so I can't say.
How many you got, Chris?
I'm at 141.
That's respectable.
Okay.
So,
I'm not hating.
I didn't start traveling around until 2019, 2020 to go. I mean, I'm sorry, I take that back. We went to Carowinds in 2016. That was it. And then I didn't realize I didn't start traveling to other parks and doing things until like 2021.
Yeah, 2022 is when we started traveling. That's when we said, hey, let's do this all parks thing.
Yeah. I was like, in my head, I was like, wait a second. There are other parks with roller coasters, not just Kings Island and Cedar Point. Like, I can go to other ones.
What kind of bummed me out about parks like that, that's why I started with Cedar Fair and not Six Flags, because I found in our travel, and I know it's all the same now. It's the same now. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Ricky. I know. But we would go to fucking you go to Six Flags Park, you ride this, you ride that, you ride this, you ride that. Then you go to another Six Flags Park and it's the same goddamn lineup. Like, what the fuck? I just rode this. I was just here.
It's true.
Whereas with Cedar Fair, they were kind of similar, but not the exact same goddamn ride. You know what I'm saying?
No, but see, this is a different Goliath. It's not the same.
It's
This
not
one's a
the same.
B&M. This one's a B&M.
I can't do a good Ricky.
22, yeah, we know a few. 22 is when I started traveling. But you, Chris, you have got something unique, man. You got a lot of double, like, what did you call them? Resurrected credits? What did you call them?
So the relocated ones?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, you wrote it in 2 different parts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
all those Geauga Lake Park, or all the Geauga Lake posters that were moved.
Yeah, we got that with Green Lantern.
Rip.
R.I.P. Queen Raven. So I'm going to tell a story real quick. Chang was in Kentucky Kingdom, right? For a long time. Everybody knows that. And it was the tallest, fastest until Riddler's Revenge came along. Well, we used to ride that all the time. And that was Queen Raven. That was her favorite coaster in the world until she rode Dueling Dragons, right? But that was her favorite. We would go and ride it 15 times in a row. She'd always sit in the same seat. You always knew what was coming, how to ride it. She passed away in 2011. In 20, was it 22 or 23? 23?
Last year.
No, it was 20. I think it was 23. It was the same. It was the same year we did the meetup at Dorney. Yeah, there was this other podcast that I used to listen to. They were supposed to have a meetup at Dorney, and the host flaked out on it. So we took that spot, and like all 10 of our listeners showed up. It was really cool. But we went to Great Adventure on her birthday, right? Her birthday, we went to Great Adventure, and I got to ride Green Lantern on her birthday, which was really fucking cool, I thought.
Do you remember what shirt I was wearing?
You wore a Raven shirt.
That's right.
But it felt just like it did at Kentucky Kingdom. I remembered every dip. I remembered every twitch. I remembered head back, head forward, head to the right.
It rode exactly the same.
Exactly the same, which blew my mind.
Like, what is wrong with this coaster? Oh, it broke Cedar Fair's record. Let's get rid of this.
It did break Cedar Fair's record. Mantis came out as the tallest, fastest, and it held the record for all of 2 days.
So, Chris, I don't know if you know that or if you know the backstory on Chang at Kentucky Kingdom and Mantis at Cedar Point.
I mean, I knew that they were. Mantis was Yeah.
Cedar Point ordered the tallest and the fat. But you know how Cedar Point is. I don't
Yep.
have to explain that to you. So, without telling Cedar Point, they sold Kentucky Kingdom something just a little, like a notch better. And
It was 2 feet taller and 1 mile per hour faster.
And Dick Kenzel swore that he would never do business with B&M again.
And he didn't.
And they didn't get Gatekeeper until he retired.
Yep.
Which is a great addition.
Damn, I miss Dick Kinzel.
No, Dick Kenzel, man, he held a grudge.
They do that. No matter who's in there. They do that. I was going to say something, but I can't remember what I was going to say. But I don't know. Maybe we should get into some of these questions that we had.
We have questions?
We have questions, and we have quite a few of them.
This is the first episode ever. Wait a minute.
How do we have
the first episode? This is like the first episode of the 3rd season. How do we already have questions?
So, and nobody even knew who they were going to be asking these questions other than myself. They didn't know that you two would be answering these questions.
Oh, it was supposed to be you and Ryan. You, Don, and Ryan.
Yeah, that's right. It was, that was the plan. And then, no, it was not the plan.
Wait a minute.
Everybody thinks that.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that ERT on Twitter, that I asked a question to myself?
You did, yes.
I'm confused now. I thought this was the Coaster Heat podcast. I thought that's what we've been talking about the whole time.
Eventually, Biff, I'm going to call you Don. You'll be Don in Don's place. You got the bald
I am
head.
bald. I am bald.
Surveillance, you'll be Ryan.
Oh, well, I can't ever have that hair.
No, but I think it was really funny. I don't know why people thought it was like, did I announce the ERT podcast the same time as them saying that they were
off Twitter? They're off Twitter or X or Twix or whatever you want to call it. Twix.
Yeah.
Fuck Twix. I lost my keys on that ride too. That was the last time I ever lost my keys, was on that Twix ride.
To be honest, you never pursued that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, no. So just so everybody knows that this is just a joke, and that was never a thing that was talked about. It was just kind of a coincidence.
Shout out to Tower Topics. Nothing but respect, none but love, even though I fucking hate Kings Island now.
Shout out to Don. I love you. I want to ride
we did
the
carousel. The GOAT, baby. Cue that 2001 music.
Yeah. I did it for you, Don.
Hey, and if Kings Island, if you're listening, I still love you. I guess I'll read some of these questions. And since this one, the first one we have here, comes from K-Bob Tech.
Okay.
Come on, you motherfucker!
I think I've heard of that guy before.
Do any parks staple harder than Six Flags Over Georgia?
Who's going to answer first?
I've never been, so I don't know.
Yes. That little girl on fucking Lightning Run. I don't know what your name is, but you always work the right side. And if you don't believe me, somebody can ask RCX or the Godfather or Clay. She comes through and pushes that fucking lap bar down on you as hard as she can. And looks you right now while she does it. Fuck is wrong with you, girl?
Are you talking about Kentucky? You talking about Kentucky Kingdom?
I am talking about Kentucky Kingdom.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Little Asian girl.
I think it just varies by the park. Like I've gotten stapled at lots of parks.
Hey, the crew on Lightning Run, they push that fucking thing down. They push it down on you. And if you try to resist, they push even harder. As opposed to the Wind Chaser crew, shout out to Lucia. She said this to me today. I'm going to get you some airtime. I said, okay.
Istanbul.
Yeah. They say no airtime for you on Lightning Run. No airtime.
When I was in
Um,
Georgia, I didn't have a bad time with the ops stapling me. I just had a bad time with the ops fucking twiddling their thumbs.
I tell you, Dwight taught me the trick. Like slump down in your seat, and the fucking Orion Rydock fucking called me out. Like, sit up straight. Like, yes, sir.
There was one time, the only time I've been like really stapled bad was on Racer, and this kid just came and pressed as hard as he possibly could, and it was to the point where it hurt. I had to call him back and be like, "Hey, you need to you need to do something about this because this ain't good."
Which side was you on when you got stapled like that?
Red.
The best side, Red Racer.
You was on the red side because red sucks. That's why you got stapled. Red sucks. Did get stapled on blue, did you? No.
It's just because I don't ride blue.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
This motherfucker. Like you really thought he'd be good executive producer. I can't fucking believe this.
Look what you got yourself into. Blue Racer sucks.
Oh, come on.
Oh man.
It's like a Uno reverse card right there. That's weird.
Motherfucker.
It's fun. Every time I ride Racer, I'm like, oh man, I gotta let Biff know.
Red sucks. The greatest thing about King's Dominion is there's not one on either. You know, they got one on either side. And when we went for the spring conference, no matter what fucking side we rode on, we got the red train every single fucking time.
I would skip
karma.
It.
It's karma.
I would skip it. Y'all can go.
I liked was it Racer 75? I
liked it too. I don't like it as much as the Racer at Kings Island, but I liked it.
Yeah, they can't call it Rebel Yell. That's not appropriate anymore.
No. Which is weird to me. It's just a word.
Yeah, to me too. Like
they should theme it to Billy Idol.
Yeah.
That way they could get away with it, right? In the midnight hour, she screams, "Mo, mo, mo." No. Am I aging myself here?
I mean, I know that song, but I mean, you could. What if they themed it to like a white wedding? Because it's a white coaster, right?
It is. It is a white. Well, it's like brown now because all the new track work. But
ooh, okay.
Miller time. Looks like it's Miller time over here.
It's always my time.
I was trying to give you your cue.
Oh.
For you to listen.
All right. We have a long one here from Blue Skies.
Ah!
Yeah, we know Blue Skies. She's in the back club.
Okay. I don't know if I know. You said her?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
hey, bro. Hey. No, wait a minute. Don't throw government names out there.
Did you just out her?
I didn't put her fucking last name out.
I thought her name was Amy.
No, Ann. We love you, Ann.
Dwayne.
Hope you're enjoying life. Anyway,
all right.
Go ahead.
All right. So Six Flags merger. Do you think all of the Cedar Point parks are lowering their standards to Six Flags standards? We'll start with that.
Yes.
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 I was just talking about my buddy at Kentucky Kingdom about it today. We were talking about different parks, and he was talking about how they were bragging that they cut $280 million out of their budget, but they're still in the red like 200 million. Like, how do you cut that much fucking money out of your budget and still be losing money? And he was talking about all the jobs that he cut and the people that got cut, and he knew some of the people, but how do you cut that much and still fucking lose that much money? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're cutting shit like staffing, fucking your merch. You know what is? Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, fucking ride maintenance. Like, really? That's where you're gonna cut?
Yeah. That's got to be like the one thing you don't cut to make sure your rides are fucking open.
And Biff, have you ever seen that commercial? Like, how can you afford all this? I'm in debt up to my eyeballs.
Six Flags. Why do you?
Go ahead.
Why would you jump on a sinking ship like that for real? Like they bragged about how great of a business merger it was. If you knew the fucking ship was sinking, let it fucking sink.
Right.
Yeah, at the beginning, I thought that it would be like when the merger first happened. I was like, okay, let's just see how it goes. This might be okay. Best of both worlds going into this, but man, it's been a mess. It has been a mess.
I think
I don't know because I haven't been to Kings. I haven't been to any. Well, I went to Kings Dominion for CoasterCon, and I'll tell you this: Kings Dominion was on point for real. Like they got their shit together. But I haven't been to Kings Island this year or Cedar Point, and it's easy to fucking say all the bad shit and be negative all the time. Blah blah blah. That's what I was telling some people about Kentucky Kingdom. It would have been easy for me to just jump on the soapbox and be like, "The rides wasn't ready, the trees wasn't planted." Nah, 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 nah. But I try to be positive about where they're going now, but I haven't heard anything positive about Kings Island this year or Cedar Point or even Carowinds.
But see, that's the difference. Like, you see the vision with Kentucky Kingdom. Like, do you see the vision with Six Flags?
Yeah, to cut money.
Yeah, to cut costs, which decreases guest experience.
Yeah.
And I don't know for a fact, but I mean, like I've heard Pigpen's restaurant at Kings Island's been closed all year. Are you fucking kidding me? The Erie and Kittyland, you kept it closed all year? You want everybody to go to Snoopy Grill? Snoopy wasn't getting no love. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want these burgers that have been held underwater for 2 hours? Like, what the hell?
No. Hopefully, they get their shit figured out and better for next year because that's been a rough year for at least the Ohio Cedar or Six Flags parks.
I still call them Cedar Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Legacy Cedar Fair, but if you say Cedar Fair, I get what you're saying.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, so she also had another part of this question. Is this Geauga Lake 2.0 lower services, full trash bins, less frequent cleaning of the restrooms?
I think you can answer that better because
I've never been to Geauga Lake.
And you probably watched Geauga Lake fall. Like you probably watched that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, do I think the merger was to like ride scalp like Geauga Lake was, in my opinion? Like, no. Like, I think they see honest value in like Magic Mountain, Great America. As much as I hate to say it, Great Adventure, Six Flags Over Georgia, Fiesta, Texas.
I don't think they. I don't. And here's what I think. And I'm just some fucking dude, right? I think there really is a grudge with Great Adventure. Really. Because Great America's getting love, Fiesta Texas is getting love, Magic Mountain is getting a little bit of love. But all the videos and everything, like I watched a video last night and the guy was like, it's a Saturday in June. Look how empty this park is. And it was empty. Attendance is way down there. Like,
but I told you, like, Cedar Fair hold a grudge.
And I really believe that. I don't think they do against Great America. I mean, Tony's up there sucking it off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they sent their number one over there.
In Fiesta, Texas, they love Jeffrey Siebert, which there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, Siebert was offered fucking like whatever the fuck he wanted. And he's like, I'm staying here.
Yep. He oversees all Texas parks, Schlitterbahn, Six Flags.
So I think you'd be better suited to answer that, Chris, because like I said, you pretty much witnessed the Geauga Lake downfall, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was. You could tell what was going to happen. You know, that was
Like,
Cedar Point. That was Cedar Point's like where they draw from. So that wasn't going to stay open much longer
like,
once Cedar Fair bought it.
did you know it off the bat, or were you too young to understand business?
I was still too young to really like. What was that? 2007 was the last season it was open.
Yeah.
I really didn't. I really wasn't like a thuzy paying attention too much. I mean, I knew that it was closing and they were shipping rides elsewhere, but
Did you know Alex's grandpa worked at Yaga Lake? That's
I don't.
inside. That's inside baseball. I'm sure you don't even know who Alex is.
I do not. But that's cool though.
Yeah.
About his grandpa. But yeah, I mean, as my experiences at Geauga Lake were when Six Flags owned it. Well, originally, my first time there was when it was just Geauga Lake, and then there was also SeaWorld Ohio, and then I also went again when it was Six Flags. Didn't have a bad time.
So context, who owned it then?
Six Flags.
During the Six Flags, but when it first opened, it was its own park by itself.
No, like when you first went, like what you were just talking about, was that Six Flags?
So my very first visit was not Six Flags, but my last visit was. Is that
So
what you
to
mean?
me, your last visit should have been Cedar Fair.
I don't believe I ever went when it was Cedar Fair.
Okay. Might be why it closed, you fucking asshole.
They need that one more ticket sale. If we get one more ticket sold.
We're at 999. Come on.
Blame Triple C. Blame Triple C.
I was too busy going to Cedar Point. There was nothing.
I want to throw this in because I'd be remiss if I didn't. I heard a lot of people kept their Geauga Lake season pass only because their water park was so far superior to Cedar Point.
Oh yeah. Cedar Point's water park is one of the sorriest water parks I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's kind of
for an amusement park. It's
right
bad.
Right now.
Cedar Point's has always been bad in my point of view.
I've got a different opinion. I like Cedar Point's water park.
I mean, we know JJ likes it.
Yeah, I mean it's not terrible, but I just think the setup is really bad. It's very crowded in the entrance.
Yeah, I guess. It's hard to beat Holiday World, man.
Yeah, once you go to Holiday World, nothing is better than that.
I mean, obviously you haven't ridden River Racers.
I have not. I don't go to the Kings Island Water Park.
I don't. If it wasn't for the wings, I wouldn't either.
Man, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's kind of stupid, but
I would always go to the beach. That was right there across 71.
Yeah, it's all abandoned now.
Yeah, it's for sale. So if you're listening, donate money because we're going to buy it.
There you go.
Okay. Next question coming from our friend RCX.
Hey,
I've
newest member of the Coaster Heat crew.
Welcome to the crew. You might get a bat someday.
Can you guys explain what this is? How do you join the list to get a bat?
You just got to be super cool, bro.
Super cool. Okay. And then another
hey,
topic.
Listen, you're the boss now, so that means you're not cool anymore.
Right.
Was I ever?
So here's the deal,
yes,
Chris.
at one time, but now you're the boss. We can't be cool with the fucking boss. Fuck you, boss.
Here's the deal, Chris. We don't even have bats.
So you guys are not cool either. At least I have friends.
I mean, I'm cool. I'm the coolest.
So what we do when we give out a bat is like, who do you recommend get a bat? And that's kind of how it worked.
That's so cool. I like seeing all the different colors and everything for every bat.
It started out as some personal private gifts just to say thank you to some park people or people that we knew, and then it kind of grew from there. You know what I'm saying? First batch went out to the people that were at our original meetup. You know that meetup I was telling you about, where that other podcast. What the fuck was the name of that podcast?
It doesn't
It had
matter.
really cool music.
It must take a cool cat to put cool music on there.
But anyways, the first batch went out to the people that came there, and then people that were at the wedding and other things, and shout out to some of the people in the bat club.
Yep.
Yeah, if you have a coaster heat bat, like I'm pretty sure nobody threw it away or made it firewood.
I just appreciate the people that still claim the crew. That's what I appreciate. I'm sorry. What was the question?
We never got to it.
Oh my god.
I was going to say this before we get to the question. I would like to do an episode eventually running down each member of the crew and going over their experience with you riding with them their first time and whatnot.
Absolutely. We also have to do one about the rules of Coaster Heat Crew, because there's some very specific rules.
Didn't somebody made a flub, didn't they?
Absolutely, they did. Shout out Clay.
Shout out Dwight.
All right. So RCX's question: do you all think Pantherian will actually open this year?
Panther 305. Gotta hope so, for some people's sakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I heard, this is just speculation.
Rumor and innuendo.
Because Millennium is having so many problems, they're going to send that motor down to Doswell. And they're going to close Millennium for the rest of the year.
The motor they just got?
Yep.
Well, that sounds like a fucking... I'm sorry. That sounds like a stupid idea.
I would have to probably, if it was me, I would disagree with that. That motor's staying there. But they may have to order a new. I mean, they may need to order a new motor for P305.
So further egress or progress or whatever word you want to use, that Intamin's not going to be able to deliver a new motor before December. So
what?
They need to
see, now what's bullshit about that is they made it sound like they just weren't ready because of the theming. And shout out to my boy, the Thrill Dude, for telling me, no, bro, the fucking lift hill's all taken apart. It ain't got nothing to do with theming.
No, it absolutely doesn't.
Now, that was bullshit that they put it off on theming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And to sit here, we're in the middle of July, and they said this was going to be open summertime. This doesn't look like it's going to be. And they need to be more transparent about this. They need to let people know. Because people go to that park, not a lot of people, for that specific coaster.
You see, I'm all about transparency, but I can't put it on the parks when corporate's telling them to shut the fuck up.
I guess so.
True. I don't think I was specifically saying the park specifically, but there needs to be some sort of transparency for somebody involved. Because when we go out into August, we're making a trip out to Six Flags America, and I wanted to go down to King's Dominion after that to ride P305 and a few other things. But if that's not open, I'm going to go to Dorney.
Hell yeah, you're going to go to fucking Dorney.
Yeah.
You know what I couldn't believe is that it was themed to a cat. Like somebody hasn't been saying that for 2 years.
Bro, we've been saying that for fucking 2 years.
I think everybody has kind of knew that was coming.
It was obvious. Like, they put it everywhere.
And not to mention that coaster P305, it was testing. You can see in pictures the tire marks on the new paint. So, I mean, obviously we know it's not just theming. Something happened to it.
Yeah, it's an intimate.
Hey now,
Right.
hey now.
I don't think if it ain't open by now, I don't think it's going to open. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm highly skeptical it's going to open this year.
And if Zimmerman catches wind of this shit, the fucking thing might not open ever.
He might tear it down.
I swear to God, if they do that shit, I'm tearing up my season pass and I'm moving to another state where I can go to a Busch Gardens park instead.
Move to Indiana and go to Holiday World, man. I've been real pleased with my season pass there this year.
True. We need to get that park to build an Intamin. Oh wait.
Probably not going to happen. It costs way too much. And I'm not just saying this. It costs way too much money for them.
Yeah,
really.
No, I agree. To be honest with you, I'm surprised they have a B&M. That took them forever to pay off, from what I hear.
Well, I think they're going to have another one real soon. But that's another story for another show.
Okay. Speaking of, you mentioned this guy's handle a few minutes ago, but Thrill Dude. He asks, coaster that holds the best memories, and what memories are they?
Oh, that's a good question.
I like that question.
Coaster that holds the best memories, and what memories are they?
Do you want me to answer it?
If you want to go first, yeah.
So I remember waiting 3 hours for the Beast the first time I ever rode it. And, I'd never ridden it before. It's the first time. And my cousin's like, because you know me with lines. I know Biff does. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, why are we waiting? You know, blah, 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 blah. But when we rode it, I thought the ride was over. And then he looks at me, he laughs, and we hit the second lift hill. I was like,
are you talking about Moose?
No. Talking about Mikey, Dale Jr.
Oh, Mikey, okay.
You know, Dale Jr.
Dale Jr.
I just couldn't believe it. It's really 2 rides in one. I thought it was a great ride. I still do. I don't hate the Beast. I mean, it doesn't offer a lot of airtime, but for what it is and what it is, and fucking at night, you cannot beat the Beast.
Yeah.
Steel Vengeance at night, great, but not the Beast.
Sorry. What about you, Chris?
Just off the top of my head, I think one of my best memories in recent memories that I can think of right now is my first ever time going to Coaster Stock was in 2022. And
were you there when we were?
Yeah, we hung out with him in 23.
Yeah. 2022, met up with some friends there, made some new friends, and we spent all night riding Orion and just getting as silly as you could think of pictures on the camera. And it was that Coaster Stock event was one of the best times I've ever had at a park, and I had so much fun, memories made, friendships made, and I hate that it's not the same anymore.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I know exactly what you mean by that.
But it's never going to be the same.
Nope.
And that's what you got to understand.
That's why I will start going to a different coaster event. So,
Coaster Heat Crew. That's all you need to know. Coaster Heat Crew. I told the story about Green Lantern earlier. That's kind of a memory. And for this question, I'm going to go with this right here. But I'm not going to talk about Queen Raven on this one, even though there is a story behind that too. Why it's my number one. I'm going to go with Gatekeeper because it's the one that broke the bee from being a non-rider to a rider. And we had tried to put her on stuff before. We put her on Maverick, we put her on Wild Mouses, we put her on other stuff. But her ride on Gatekeeper on my birthday, that's what turned her into a Tuesday. That's what made her go, these coasters aren't so bad. That was really, really good. And now she rides everything. So that's a good memory for me. And another reason why Gatekeeper
Oh,
is and
now,
always will be
hey,
my number one.
I know you're putting her over, but she won't ride Top Thrill 2.
She said she'd ride it. She said she's
Oh,
sorry she didn't ride Cobb.
yeah,
Pantheon
'cause
broke her that backwards shit.
I remember Ka, like, she was like, I'm not riding that. And that's when
Gatekeeper is what got her off the bench. And that's really all I care about.
no, but that's when she had already broke her cherry. Like she was already, like, quote unquote, an enthusiast. So I'm not riding King of Ka. Well, I bet you wish I bet you wish you did now.
She does.
I wish I went to ride, but I've never been to Great Adventure, so. And I probably won't go until I know for sure that El Toro is going to be open because there's
Man, I know. I'm going next week, and I'm bummed about that.
The only time I rode King of Ka was like the ultimate palindrome. 4/20/2024.
Nice.
How can you do that? Like, you can't even plan that out.
Yeah. All right. We have a couple questions here from the one and only Dwight, the chaplain.
The Godfather.
Oh.
Chaplain is Clay. Clay is the chaplain, and Godfather is Dwight.
I misread that.
Yeah.
I misread the tweets. So,
that's okay.
Let me get this fixed in here.
Motherfucker. Are you?
He's learning. He's learning.
No, he's fucking fired.
Who's going to do all this shit? You? No? Okay, Chris, you're not fired.
Okay, I apologize for the confusion there. The Godfather has some questions here for him. And the first one is, with the closing of Great America, what park should each of the coasters that can be relocated be moved to, and each of your reasons why?
Railblazer to Vortex's plot. Period. End of discussion. Drop the mic.
I want Flight Deck to go to King's Dominion. I want it to be over the water, just like it was in California, like the final helix, because that's the best part. Biff, you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
Like, if that's over the water, Lake Charles, like.
So.
And Kings Dominion doesn't have an invert, so that's a good answer.
Yeah, they used to.
What they have, Volcano?
Yeah, but it was an intimate. It sucked.
Nah, I mean, most of them do.
What's your answer, Triple C?
I'm gonna quit. I'm quitting.
I mean, that was the goal.
So I feel like let me get back over here really quick, because I think he was asking about each of the coasters. So I'm going to run down. I have the list pulled up here. Let's run down each of these coasters. Will they get removed? And just real quick, if they'll get removed or relocated, I mean, and to which park? Or no, they just get trashed. So the first one I have here is Demon, which would be that old Arrow.
Trash.
Yep, scrap.
Yep. Flight Deck, I think we discussed.
Yep.
King's Dominion. That's my opinion.
Yeah. I can see that. Maybe Valley Fair if they keep that park.
Yeah, I hope they keep it. It's a good ride.
Yeah. Gold Striker.
Nope.
It's hard to relocate a wooden coaster and still be good.
Yeah. Grizzly, obviously, same boat.
Trash.
Lucy's Krabby Cabbies.
Trash.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Patriot Floorless.
No.
Give that to Michigan's Adventure.
One of the only Arrow Psycho Mouses left.
Trash.
Yep, trash.
Yeah. Railblazer, you said you wanted Kings
Vortex
Island, right?
plot.
Railblazers should go to Kings Island.
I say Kings Island, but not in the Vortex plot. To put it where
Right.
in Vertigo is. Rip out
Yeah,
in
get rid
Vertigo.
of Vertigo's trash ass.
Yep, put it right there. That'd be great right there. And then lastly, Woodstock Express.
Trash.
Trash.
Fucking
You know, in Vertigo, like the same model, like was that Dorney Park Stinger,
the train is on in Vertigo.
but Stinger came from Six Flags, Great America,
Yeah.
California.
So it's like
Yeah.
full circle, kind of.
Yep.
No, like that ride fits perfectly into that plot.
Yep.
So anyway.
And by the way, Woodstock Express, I say relocate it because it's an Intamin, so it goes to another park.
Oh,
I was thinking it was like one of those wooden ones. Yeah. Yeah, you can send that somewhere for a kiddie ride.
Go, 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 go! Into it! Go, go, go!
All day, give it to me. All right. Dwight's second question comes as since Cedar Fair.
Who the fuck does he think he is that gets asked two
The
questions?
Godfather.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Biff, I know
Yeah.
that we're going to do this another time, but how did Dwight get the Godfather name?
You have to ask Surveillance that.
Because at the wedding,
He gave Donna away at the wedding.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, he gave Donna away at the wedding.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
And he doesn't really like it, but you know.
I dig it. I dig it.
I dig it too. I think it's a great nickname.
Yep. But yeah, his second part of the second question, since the Cedar Fair merger, a lot of negative stuff has happened. What major change should they implement to help change public impression? I would like to hear a response from each member of the podcast.
Okay. How can they make
it's almost like he knew was going to be on this show.
Well, you said two co-hosts, so I mean, you know.
Almost like he put it together, like.
So what can they do to put a positive? What was the question?
What major change should they implement to help change public impressions?
Put Ryan Eldridge in charge of all public relations for the chain.
I love it.
Agreed. Shout out, Ryan.
Shout out to Ryan. Put Ryan in charge. Sorry, Tony Clark. Sorry, Kyle K. Sorry, all you other PR people. He is the PR superstar. Put him in charge. I guarantee you shit will change. At least perception will change. Do you see what that man did for Dorney Park? Come on now.
We love you, Ryan.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Next one coming from Coaster Fiend.
He said 3 answers.
3. Oh, who didn't answer?
Neither one of y'all.
You're right.
God damn. Where'd you go to school?
My thing would be to hire more maintenance people.
He's used to his former co-host.
And pay them. Pay them correctly, because I doubt that you are.
What's your answer there, Yacovelli?
Honor all season dining at all your fucking parks.
There you go.
Oh, I forgot about that. When I go in August, I'm not going to be able to use my meal
Like
plan.
I shouldn't have to go to Great America. Like I'm not picking on Great America. I'm just picking pepper out of salt. Like I hope everybody.
Yeah, but if
gets
we're
that.
going to Great America, we're not eating at Great America. We're going down to Rosalina's down the street and eat.
Okay, so I'm at Fiesta, Texas.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Like, I don't want to have to buy a drink bottle. I don't want to have to buy a dining deal. Like, if I already have that on my pass, y'all are the same fucking company.
I don't know how it's not. I don't know how it's like not like they can already scan your pass to get in. I don't know what the difference is for scanning it for a meal plan. Can't be that hard.
Right.
I don't
We
know
might
if
lose
you.
money. We might lose money if we do it.
I don't know if you all have noticed, but yeah, the drink, like, I shouldn't have to go to a Six Flags park, like Legacy Six Flags park, and buy drinks and dining when I've already fucking paid out the ass.
Yeah.
And I know people are,
Best
you're
wife ever.
bitching, like, you're bitching about $250. Like, yeah, I mean, that means $250 means a lot in my household.
Yep.
That's a lot of tanks of gas.
True that. Okay. So Coaster Fiend has 4 questions.
Oh
my God.
Oh,
They
fuck
should be
him.
pretty easy. First one is, what's one fan favorite roller coaster that you actually think is trash?
A Magnum. That's easy.
Dragster.
Yeah.
I haven't rode the second one, but the first one, fuck that fucking coaster.
I'll change it up a little bit. I'm going with Banshee because fuck that thing.
Hey!
Don't you dare.
I'm sorry. I can't. I don't like it.
I know.
Yep. I wouldn't say trash. It's just like it's unwritable for me. And I know it's a fan favorite. A lot of people, that's their number one invert. So
It's not my number one invert, but I mean, it's good.
What's yours?
Oh, fucking.
Oh, I know.
Silver Bullet.
Yep.
mine's Afterburn. All right. So
Go ahead. What's next?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Be honest. Which park has the worst crowd of guests?
Crowd of guests?
I don't know.
I'm just going to say this, and I've been talking good about Kentucky Kingdom, but some of these motherfuckers at Kentucky Kingdom act like they ain't never been out in public before, much less at a fucking park. What do we do? Where do we go? How do we walk in a line? How do we walk while we're in line? How do we stand in line? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
How do lines work?
Some of these people act like they've never been in a park before. Like they, like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
And Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, those people like to fucking cut. They like to cut. They like to cut. They think it's okay to cut. No. Parents be cutting with their kids. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
I don't let people go around me when I'm in line.
No, fuck that shit.
Sorry, I've been waiting.
Biff, I want to give fucking Don a shout out. Because, I love you, Don. When he put his arm out at the carousel.
Oh, yeah. That guy was trying to go around all of us at the carousel?
Mm-hmm. Don put his arm out. You ain't getting around me, you ain't getting around me, motherfucker.
What parks do you guys think have the worst crowds? I answered that question all by myself. I didn't mean to.
Oh, no, you're good.
I mean,
all of them? I mean, I've experienced bad at every park.
Yeah. Same. I haven't ran into something super bad.
I'd have to say Cedar Point, like when we actually had to get the girl ejected.
Oh, yeah.
Like she really knocked your kids down to get to her place. Like, fuck you.
Banshee, I almost didn't ride Banshee because remember when those girls cut us on Banshee and I told the ride op and the ride op was like, sorry, nothing I can do.
Right.
I almost didn't ride Banshee ever again because of that. What do you think, Chris?
The only bad experience I've ever had was at Kings Island, with cutters, and we had them removed from the park as well.
Because we snitches around here.
I'm sorry, I didn't wait 2.5 hours to be ditched, so fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, like, you need to wait in line like everybody else.
Yep. I waited in this line, and so are you. Sorry. Question number 3. What's the most painfully overrated coaster in America?
Ooh, painfully.
Magnum.
I'll say it, and people might be surprised because it's my number one.
I was going to say that too.
Steel Shingen.
I can't ride that. I can't re-ride that. I think it's one of the best out there, but the re-rideable I'm going to have to change my answer. The re-rideable factor on that is 0 for me. Like, I got to come back later on. I can't ride it twice, 2, 3 times in a row. So, yeah.
Magnum?
No, Steel Vengeance. But Magnum's painful, too. Magnum is painful, too.
No, Steel Shingen.
Yeah.
I don't know. Vortex is pretty fucking painful.
That's what killed me.
Yeah.
Like, my fucking shin. Oh, my God.
For me, painfully overrated, I feel like I'm going to go Montu.
Oh, my God. Back-to-back questions. You're just pissing us all off over here in this household.
I mean, it was good. But I'll say this. I'm basing this off of one ride and one ride only.
I can dig that.
Which I feel like it gets so much love that I'm just like, really? But I mean, it could. I just need more rides on it. But that's my answer at the moment, thinking this off the top of my head and not trying to repeat answers.
Some people are men and some people are pussies, I guess.
Hey, Chris, I'm kind of with you.
I could say this as well. Fury 325.
No, come on.
No, that's not painful at all. The only thing painful about that is if you got to wait for it.
This isn't pain. It's not the pain. He's not asking about the pain. It's painfully overrated.
Oh, I thought he meant like overrated because it causes you pain.
No, like the rating. Like, what are people like? What's the most painfully overrated coaster?
Oh, yeah.
Millennium fucking Force.
No, yeah. Like, now that you've reworded the question, absolutely.
Millennium Force. Magnum XL 200.
Fuck.
I think people just say that to fucking stand out from the crowd. I like Magnum XL 200. Well, you're a fucking idiot.
See, that's why my thought was my. That's why I said Fury.
I don't know. It's pretty good.
I like I-305 better, way better.
I do too.
Yeah, but I get it, and that's why I also said Montu, because there are some D riders for Montu.
But I said coaster. I am Grazi. Fuck out of here. Twisted Cyclone's better than Grazi.
How many times have you ridden it?
I'm not, but I've seen some kick-ass POV.
All right, last question. Which not last question, but just from him. Which legendary coaster didn't live up to the hype when you finally rode it? I can't say that. I don't know if I have one that didn't live up to the hype. I think all the hyped coasters that I've been on have been hyped up just right. I think. Maybe Orion.
That's a good answer.
Orion, like, I love Orion. Everybody knows that. Like, if you know me at all, but it should be longer.
Gwazi. Iron Gwazi.
Yeah,
I heard it was the end all be all. And even Air Force One. And I'm in the minority with that.
No, I agree. Like these are the Steel Vengeance killers. Like, really?
No. I'm going to have to go with Gwazi.
Okay, I see it.
Those are good questions.
All right, now we have Coast and USA with Clay.
Hey, the chaplain.
Now
You know why
we're-
he's called the chaplain? You know why he's the official chaplain of the Coaster Heat crew?
Please enlighten us.
What's that?
Please enlighten us, because I don't know.
He married me in the bee.
Okay, I see that now.
He's the official chaplain of the Coaster Heat crew. And whenever you need advice, that's the guy you go to.
The chaplain
The chaplain
and the Godfather.
and the Godfather.
Are they the only two with nicknames like that?
I think so.
Well, we call RCX, but he came up with that on his own. And, Yacovelli, Biff is a nickname. B's a nickname. Prince Perpetrator.
Oh, yeah.
That's my son. That's my
Okay.
son.
Do you care to explain that or no?
So he's the only one that can get away with wearing merchandise that he hasn't ridden. Because he
Got it.
perpetrates that he's ridden rides and he hasn't.
I love it.
Triple C.
True. All right, predict the future. Who has the better 5-year outlook? Kings Island or Kings Dominion?
Probably Kings Island, because Kings Dominion just got something new, so they won't get anything new and big for a while.
Yeah, probably Kings Island.
Where I know Kings Island is due.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's just the more important part, like financially.
True.
Which do I think is the better park? Kings Dominion.
But financially, Kings Island, and that's what it all boils down to: dollars and cents.
The only caveat to this is them closing Six Flags America. So now Kings Dominion is that premier Six Flags park in that region.
Right.
So maybe we'll see. Which park is the company poised to truly make the king heading into 2030? Got to be Cedar Point, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, they get everything.
Yeah.
That's why they got Siren's Curse. They get everything. They eat first.
Yeah.
There's the big four.
They get the big piece of chicken.
There's the big four when it comes to Six Flags.
Yeah.
You know what they are?
Cedar Point, Magic
Mhm.
Mountain.
Yep.
I'm going to throw in Great America.
Yep.
Nope.
No?
I don't.
Texas.
I think that would be the 5.
Okay. I would say
And
Fiesta.
Fiesta would be like a number 6.
Great Adventure.
Nope.
Oh, I guess, why am I thinking of only Six Flags? Okay, Magic Mountain, Cedar Point, Kings Island, and Carowinds.
No, Canada's Wonderland.
Canada's Wonderland, yeah. That's right.
And not.
Yeah, but the only thing with Knott's is they never get anything.
Yeah.
But Knott's always leads the fucking chain in attendance.
Helps being open year round.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
But now that they have other parks that are open year round, I wonder.
But they're gonna reopen Montezuma.
Yep.
Cedar Point eats first always, period, point blank.
Oh yeah.
No doubt about it. All right. Next question is coming from the B of Coaster Heat.
Hey, I know her.
Never
What is
heard of it.
your favorite coaster, and what is the best coaster?
We have taught her well. Your favorite versus the best. My favorite is Gatekeeper. Is it the best coaster on my list? Absolutely not. The best coaster on my list is Steel Vengeance. But it's not my favorite. Gatekeeper's my favorite, which makes it my number one. That guy's got Gatekeeper as his number one.
Surveillance.
Yeah, Steel Vengeance definitely number one. But
What the hell is going on?
Life.
I live in civilization.
So you said Steel Vengeance is your favorite?
I think it's number one, but Pantheon is probably like if I always put it like if I knew I'm gonna die tomorrow, like
Yeah.
I can only ride one coaster. I'm probably going to ride Pantheon. And I know that's weird to some people, but
I mean, it looks amazing, and obviously Airtime Thrills really likes it. So
It's good.
yeah.
What about you?
For me, I'm going my favorite, obviously Maverick, and then the best.
Intimate.
How did you know? I mean, the best for me, Velocicoaster.
Intimate.
Two intimates. God damn, who'd have figured?
Who would have thought? I still have I have other manufacturers in my top 5.
Oh, you do?
I think.
I think you're lying.
I don't.
I can picture looking at your top 5 on a piece of paper, and it's like Intimate 5 times.
Okay, my top 5 consist of Intamin, RMC.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yep.
You know we just bust your balls.
I know. I know. It's great. All right. This next question is coming from some dude named Coaster Heat on Twitter.
Never heard
What's
the best B&M hyper?
You didn't have to read my question because I thought we were just doing it for another podcast. I didn't know it was for the Coach Street podcast.
Well, what is your favorite B&M hyper?
Nitro.
Okay.
Are you serious?
I haven't been on it. I have no opinion.
It's amazing.
Surveillance.
He's making snoring noises because I passed out on it. That's why it's the best. It knocked me all the way out. I did black out on it.
It's fine. It's not the best.
What's your answer?
Mine would be Diamondback.
Of course.
I really dug Raging Bull.
Very good.
I've only been on 2 B&M hypers though, so.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just that and just Diamondback and Intimidator.
Intimidator?
Yeah. Anyway, last couple questions here. The actual last couple of them. Coming from Roller Coaster Maniac. This just says good and bad. Great. Maybe this is not a question. I think this was just a statement. What is this? What did I put on here? Let me see.
Do you see a question? Do you see a question that asks this? Because I saw it, and I think the profile might not be a public profile, but the question was, as a non-rider, what park do you think is best suited? Did you see that question? What park do you have that question?
I don't. I'm not seeing it.
So the question was, as a non-rider, what park would you recommend for someone who is not that is a non-rider, i.e., parks that would be good for people that didn't ride rides, while everybody else rode the rides. Well, I might be getting it wrong, but that's from Misty D.
Okay.
So Misty D, if you're listening, Gilroy Gardens. Check it out.
I'm gonna go with Dollywood.
Ooh, that's a good one. That or Silverwood. Silverwood. Sorry, Silver Dollar City.
Both Hershey Parks.
Silverwood's a Hershey Park?
No, Silver Dollar City.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I get what you're saying now. Okay. My guess, or not my guess, but I'm going to say Universal.
Oh, that's a good answer, too.
Give me IOA. All that theming and whatnot. But, yeah, I think for the,
the non-traditional.
Yeah.
And every crew needs a non-rider. Just don't break them like I did ours.
Right.
There was another question scrolling through here on our X account, which is coming from I think it was Mako Nerd.
Oh, okay.
His question was, how long will your average episodes run, and will you upload them to YouTube?
Well, this one's going pretty long.
I mean, I expected this one to run long because, number one, first episode, the pilot, if you will.
I thought this was the season 3 premiere.
Hold on. I'm a truck driver. You can't say pilot.
And yes, they will be on YouTube.
Yay!
You can watch our faces float around here. Well, 2 of our faces.
Is that all our questions?
That there was another one, but I can't find it. Somebody by the name of Surveillance asked one, but I can't remember where it went.
No.
Or where it was at. What was your question?
It was on your Coaster Conquest page.
Okay, let me see. How about you read it? Because it'd be weird if I read it, I think.
I
know
don't.
What it was?
I mean, I kind of get the context of it, but I don't remember exactly what I said.
Bro, he don't even remember what he had for fucking lunch today. You expect him to remember what he tweeted? You know how many times I've asked him, what did you mean by this tweet? I don't even remember making that tweet.
Right.
Okay, you asked something about what percentage of the community has been positive and supportive about my return.
Right.
I would say...
Because you were gone for almost a year. Like, I'm not making light, like, not trying to put you on blast. Like,
I get it.
You took a break.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I took a break, worked on some stuff, and came back to mostly generally positive. Obviously there's going to be some people that still, say stuff. I've only run into 2 instances like that, I think.
Fuck those people. Don't get me started.
And, instead of arguing online, I just block people because I don't want to deal with it. Because I did my time, took time off, and did my thing, and got better on my own end, and made things better in my personal life to where I don't want to really talk about it anymore. So I went through it. It's over, and that's that.
And if you allow me, I just want to say, like, if you've never made a mistake, God bless you. But we all have. Like,
yeah.
Let's go. I want to go with something positive right here. That's the end of the questions, right?
Yep, that's the end of it.
I want to totally make a 280, whatever the fuck it's called. That's what I said. So I want to talk about something real quick, man. And it's going forward. We've kind of decided that we're going to put our best foot forward, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to do something called the Wind Chaser Dare to Care Challenge. And if you guys don't know what Dare to Care is, here in my hometown of Louisville, Kentucky, Dare to Care is a nonprofit organization that helps feed people. If you're down and out, if you're struggling, you can go to Dare to Care. They supply a lot of churches with food. You can go to Dare to Care and get help from Dare to Care. So we've decided to get our name out there as the new ERT Coaster Heat Season 3, whatever, podcast we got going on. We've decided to do this Wind Chaser Challenge. We're going to set up an account within the next couple of weeks. We're going to work with Kentucky Kingdom, hopefully, and Dare to Care, hopefully, and we're going to set up the Wind Chaser Challenge. And what that is we're going to ask you guys to donate to Dare to Care. And when you donate $1 to Dare for Care, for every dollar you donate to Dare to Care, we are going to ride Wind Chaser for at least one lap. So if we raise $100, that's 100 laps. If we raise $1,000, God help us, that's 1,000 laps. But we're going to do this over the next few weeks. We're going to see how much money we can get raised. It's all going to go to Dare to Care. None of it's going to go to us. It's all going to go to Dare to Care so they can keep feeding people and our home park and Louisville and all that. We can get that going. That's what we want to do for our community, for this community, and for all of you guys out there. Something fun for everybody. The Dare to Care Wind Chaser Challenge.
Let's go. That's going to be exciting. I've never ridden it, so it'll be my first rides.
Oh, get your ass to Louisville, too.
Yep.
Get your ass to Frank.
Yeah, I feel like we have probably come to the end of the first episode.
Oh man.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
1 second.
All right.
So it's 2 minutes too early, but I don't give a fuck. Happy birthday, honey. I love you. Everybody wish Biff a happy birthday.
A happy, very almost not early birthday.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As of recording, it is my birthday, so thank you guys for that. Speaking of my birthday, I got the best birthday present I could ever get last night.
We got
So everybody
run
knows
in.
I boycotted Cedar Fair with the exception of Kings Dominion because it was part of the spring con thing with Ace, and we went to that. So we went to Kings Dominion. But last night somebody gave me a birthday present, and a lot of people will go, "Oh, who cares about that?" But I boycotted Cedar Fair, Six Flags, but there's one park that could pull me out of that. One park right there on that man's shirt. Spread your arms, bitch. I'm talking to you. Hey, yo, surveillance. There it is. I'm going to Dorney Park, y'all. I got tickets to Dorney for my birthday. I'm going to Dorney Park. It's been the park that we've been to every year since 22. It's where the Coaster Heat crew started. It's where we got married, and I get to go to Dorney Park next weekend.
When you going? Oh, you're going next weekend. Okay.
We're going Saturday.
Awesome.
So if you're at Dorney Park, I'm talking to you, Ibby and Gabe. Come say hi. Come take a pic. Come ride a ride.
Good folks.
Somebody made my Dorney dreams come true.
You remember that one time when it was your birthday and we were somewhere in Ohio and I ruined your cake surprise?
God.
I will never forgive you for that.
Where are we going? We're going over to give Biff his birthday cake. You're going to give me my birthday cake? Oh, shit, there's Biff.
Oh, man. What a night. I wish it was under different circumstances.
It's okay, man. It was funny. It's a great story to tell.
Yep, it's true. Did we lose surveillance? Are you still there?
No, he's there. I can hear him rooting around the refrigerator. It's Miller time, you know?
Oh, I'm here.
Hey, in this household, it's always Miller time.
It's always Miller time.
All right, so Biff, happy birthday.
Thank
Because
you.
it is now past midnight here when we're recording this.
Another journey around the sun.
Do any of you have any closing thoughts?
Going to be in Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, with the Godfather and some other members of the crew. Wednesday and Thursday, that's 17th and the 18th. Oh, no, the 8th. Yeah, the 17th and the 18th. The 19th will be at Dorney Park, and the 20th will be a great adventure. If anybody out there is listening and wants to come hang out with us, we never turn anybody down. We never big time anybody.
Yep, and well, I'll be at Six Flags America saying goodbye to all of those coasters. Hopefully, they'll get some of them relocated at the end of August. So we'll touch base on that later, and then
So,
I think me
so
and
you're gonna
the Godfather will be there as well. So come hang out.
be saying goodbye and hello.
Yep. Hi and bye.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Yep. All right. Well, Surveillance,
2
you got
weeks
any
we'll
last
be at
thoughts?
Holiday World, Chris. Don't forget.
Yes, that's right. Everybody will be at Holiday World for the Great Ohio Coaster Club event. So if you're there, come say hi.
Well,
Surveillance.
I hope everybody liked this episode. Like, I think we kept it under wraps. You know, the Godfather figured it out, but like he always does. That's why he's the Godfather. But
Hey, listen, Chris, all bullshit aside, man, we appreciate you getting this together for real. Getting us back on the horse, getting yourself back on the horse. And I'm looking forward to a lot of episodes and a long relationship here, brother.
Same here. And thank you for wanting to have some fun with me and do a fun podcast. So I'm excited for the Wind Chaser Challenge. I want to get that
Absolutely.
rolling. All right, everybody. We will see you next week.
all right,
We'll leave,
everybody.
we'll leave the lamp on for you.
And with that, you are all clear and out of here. We will see you next time on the ERT Podcast. For all ERT Podcast news and updates, please check us out on X, formerly known as Twitter, and check us out on YouTube. This has been a Coaster Conquest production.